So in this video, I'm trying to upgrade a normal BambuLab H2S to a laser module. So I went through this process and found out a few things that I didn't actually know the hard way, but I eventually got it to work. So watch this video to the end and you're going to see the mistakes that I made along the line when I was doing the upgrades. I had some challenges whilst doing this, but it was worth doing, and I bet you watch this video to the end and you're gonna see all the things that you might need. It might help you if you are new to this, if you want to do these upgrades. Bamboo does these upgrade kits, but I had 2 laser modules, 1 laser printer, and I wanted to make another laser printer out of the 2 laser models that I had without going to purchase the laser upgrade kit. So I went through this process, and I bet you it was kind of like fun, but I learned a lot of things as well. This is me disconnecting the AMS2 Pro that was connected to the H2S. So the first thing you need to do, I have the emergency stop here. I've stopped it, and then you have to make sure that the power is turned off. Okay, you can remove the power supply so that you know there's no power going in there. You can also take time and do any maintenance. I'm gonna replace this. For some reason the plastic bit is missing. There's an upgrade for it, but I have a replacement for this, which I'm gonna do right now. I believe I have it here. So I have a BambuLab P1S. I have another P1S. They all run in AMS ones, and then I have a BambuLab H2D with 2 AMS Pros. There's another H2D here with 2 AMS Pros. I use these for multicolor, and I use these for multicolor too. In future, I might upgrade this to a H2C. So watch out for the upgrade. This is going to be an H2C in future. And then what I'll do, I'll take the tool head from this one, because this is a dual extruder, and I'm going to move that tool head and upgrade it, bring it from over there onto this one. So I'm going to be doing those little upgrades as well. So I have here a BambuLab H2S, and I'm gonna install a bedside camera on it. I ordered it because I've got a laser module, and I know most definitely this is actually going to work with it. I've done all the software updates, and actually I printed this today. That's the laser module, but when I plugged it in, it wanted me to install the bedside camera, and I've ordered it from Bambu. Just received it, so I'm going to do the installation, and then we're going to plug in the laser module and see if it's going to work. Some say that if you don't change the door, it's not going to work, but I've tried it, and it does seem to work. I have a proper laser model here. This is a BambuLab H2S, it's also, this is a laser model. If you can see, the door is plastic, and it's got the laser green door, whilst this one is glass with no laser marks on. But I'm gonna try it and see if that is gonna work, and I believe it is. If not, if it doesn't work, the only thing I need to change is the door. But I'm 100% sure that this is gonna work, so let's get on with it. Okay, let me put this laser model away, and we're gonna start the upgrade. Look at the two. The top is the same. It's not different from the other one. So the better camera is gonna go there, and I need to open this bit and screw it over there, and there is the control board over there, and that is where I'm gonna plug in this. So I'm gonna start the installation. So there's a screw down here that needs to be taken out. Okay, I'll leave it on the bed. There we go. And that will open up the motherboard. There. So over here, the camera connector is gonna go down there. Okay. So just underneath the door here, just in the middle, you can see the compartment of where the camera is gonna fit, and it's got these clips here that you need to clip them in. So I'll do it this way. You can see the clips, 1, 2. So there's the hole there. You're not gonna miss it. Just clip it in there. As you can see, it's gone in. And then we're gonna lay this cable all the way around to go in here. I'm just gonna leave this like that, so the cable can just go all the way around and go in there. So this is gonna open, and this is gonna go in. Okay, so let's do that. Okay, so I'm just gonna peel off the 3M tape. Okay. So it has to go on top of this. So very carefully move it. Over the top. Make sure it's going all the way in. so it goes over the top of this. Okay, and then I'm gonna open this and put the connector in. You have to be careful it's aligned properly. Okay, it's gone in. Then we can close the latch. Okay, so that's that bit done. Then you can clean the lens. So now you can just close this back gently. Put the screw back in. So the air pump, the hose will come through here and go on top here. So this is where the connector of the laser is going to be. Okay, and so fitting the laser is kind of like simple. You just pop this out. Take this out. The laser module just take it out. This is a 10-watt laser module. If you have the 40 watts, it's the same installation. You're gonna open it like that, and that is just gonna slide just there. Lock the latch, open this bit up, and that will just sit in here. It's keyed, so it will only go one way, and that is the laser. And then the hose will go into there and go all the way here. So we got this to replace at the back, and we're going to do that later. But before we do that, let's move this tool head away. We need to install these right now. Okay, so they do come with the little Allen key, which I do have here. So we pull out this 3M, and if we look, there's 1, 2. So we have to make sure we align it here. So at this point, I was just wondering what was actually causing the error message that I was getting, and I thought it had something to do with the build plate. It wasn't the build plate at all. It was that camera that I fitted. If you remember from the beginning, I did mention that there's this cable that the camera has to it has to go on top of the camera, not underneath it. The camera wasn't sitting well, so anytime it was trying to do the calibration, it will fail. And I was wondering what was causing it at this point in time, without actually knowing that the issue was actually from that cable that was underneath the camera that I fitted. So just to confirm, I moved this one, the door from this one, and put it here, just to test. And if that works, then what I'm going to do is buy a replacement door, which is a shame because, I mean, I can get, in my opinion, get this tinted, but I believe Bamboo knows best, because this is plastic. Okay, this is plastic, and this door is glass. So I'm swapping them around. Just gonna put one screw in each because I'm gonna swap them back. Make sure it's gone in properly. Oh, I think. Let's see, okay, that's gone in. Screws and everything is the same. Yeah, yes, might as well put the final screw in. Okay, right. Let's see. I'm gonna first test it without the laser top. Okay, put this on the side, and I'm gonna put this on the top. This is the original top, and let's see if it works. Okay. Laser safety window not properly installed. Okay, so it's not gonna work with this. Let's try it with this. Let's do it again. Plug in, close door. So it is actually working. So you need to replace both the top glass and the door. You need this replacing, you need the door replacing for you to get anything to work. So for you to have a proper laser setup, now you got the bird's eye camera working, you need to actually get the door and the top cover for the laser to work. Wow. So the sensors actually sense. So the only difference I can see with the top, that one is a bit darker, it's glass, and it's got like another sensor here and there. So kudos Bambu. So as you can see now, the laser is on and it's doing the calibration. 20%. Wow. So if I want to actually get this to work, I need to purchase this and that from Bambu. Wow. So there you have it.